Hello and welcome to the first edition of the PvP compilation by Killjax, aka the Evil Chipmunk. Here we have me taking on an invader in Oolacile Township, using what I like to call the Jogger, and as you can see from this video, he kind of looks like a jogger, and that's pretty much what it is. I usually do theme builds, which means that usually the characters are to look a certain way or act a certain way. I have 4 of them: a jogger, a Viking, a pain succubus type thing that does bleed damage, and my final one is the one I'm working on right now called the Ragedin. This character here is my primary PvP character, and as you'll see from this fight, he doesn't always win. I think this is the fight. No, this is the caster. Unfortunately, when I was frapsing, it seems as though I had lost some of the actual footage due to fraps freezing and then considering to restart itself, so that was kind of fun. I really hate the Dark Bead. The Dark Bead, where it fires that shotgun blast, is possibly the most annoying thing for the Jogger because his physical defense rating isn't that high. I fought this gentleman 3 or 4 times. 3 out of the 4 times I won. One time I just got hit by the shotgun and got taken out. Here we have a fight against a particularly bleedy target. He's trying to use the bandit's knife on me, so I decide, you know what, he doesn't really have much of a range, so I'm just going to abuse the Baldur's Side Sword, which is a very strong dex build weapon. A lot of people complain about it, but its primary goal is to do piercing damage. Here we go with one of my favorites. I believe this is my caster again that came up against me, and as usual, that's always fun. Yeah. So my build right now is Baldur's Straight Sword, a longbow, the Crest shield, the hollow vest, hollow armor, if you will, and Wanderer pants, Wanderer hood, and Baldur's gauntlets. It gives a kind of jogger feel, so I call him my jogger, as I've explained. Now, you'll make a mistake with casters here where they just keep frequently casting the same spell, and it usually hurts like crazy. But if you just roll at the right time, which is, you know, the hardest part of it, then you're safe. But this guy, he's just spamming the spells, and you're going to get a lot of people that frown on this in PvP because it's kind of boring, honestly. So I decide I'm going to take out the bow, I'm going to pluck him a few times. He's eventually going to get sick of that and run towards me, and that's when I'm going to finish him off here. Here's his crystal spear. He's going to do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? No, do it again. I'm just going to come and finish you off right against the fog wall. Pew. Pew. Here we go. There's a shotgun. That really hurts. I hate that spell. Oh, that was the normal Dark Bead, actually. My mistake. Haha. As you can tell, I'm not perfect. Wish I was. Would have won my PvP, but, you know. There it is. Here's where I finish him off. He decides that he's just going to spam that spell constantly, so mages have to be very careful, and you have to use your spells in conjuncture. A good plan is to have the homing and use it to keep people from rushing you when you're casting spells. Sabaku. This guy had my number. 3 times I fought him, 3 times I lost. I tip my hat to you, man. You did a great job. I'm not exactly sure what spell it is. I think that's Magic Barrier. Don't recall, but I don't use any magic. And generally I don't resin my weapons unless someone else, you know, DMBs or Sunlight Blade or resins their own weapons. So we had a back and forth here, and he just takes me to town, and stupid me. Law of riposte. Once. If you fail, just run. Just leave. Don't go near it again. You're gonna get hit. Anyhow. The bleed is pretty much going to take me out, I believe, in this fight. So, yeah, watch out for bleed. And if you can, use the little glitch that will help you get out of there. Yeah. Got him pretty low, but not enough. And really should have been more careful at the beginning. So, good job on that one. Here's Set Rose, the caster again. I think this is the one where I get shotgunned in the face terribly. I can't recall. Okay, so here we go. Pursuers, really easy to dodge through. A lot of people hate the pursuers because they lock on so well. All I have to do is dodge at the right time. So yeah, full shotgun blast in the face will instantly kill almost everyone that decides that, hey, you know what? My face is a great place for this to land. Summoned JNix03 here. We had a pretty good fight if I do recall. I don't remember if I won a lot. Like I said, I lost a lot of my actual footage in the original game. And the reason that the sound has been taken out, by the way, is I was actually on Skype throughout this entire ordeal with my friend, and we were having a back and forth, but you'd only hear one part of the conversation. Got a little invasion here. Alucard is actually going to step aside and let us do our fight. I'm like, oh, hey, wait. Let's just see, do you want to fight? No, he's stepping off. All right. So I go back to the fight, and this guy's wielding himself a rapier. Rapier's pretty dangerous, but usually any build other than a rapier build or a mage can pretty much trade blows with them and win. I mean, usually if you're using the rapier, you're in medium to light armor, and that means that anyone who's got a huge damage boost over you is just going to take you to town. So you have to be really in and out. You can't be using that shield stab. The shield stab will not work very well with that. Alright, and now we get to fight Alucard. Alucard was nice, he was honorable, stepped aside. You know, honor's a big thing. A lot of people really care about it in the game, but as you'll see, there's some people that really don't care about it, and when that happens, all bets are off as far as I'm concerned. Calling out to you, hello, I'm awesome. Hey. Anyhow, at least I remember his name. We have another rapier user here again. As soon as I see he's wielding that, it's the equivalent of, no, I'll go toe-to-toe with you, because as you can see, this character actually does have a decent amount of HP, and while his armor and defense aren't that high, I think I'm sitting at 267 right now, rapiers that aren't enchanted are not that big of a scary thing for him. And that's a riposte, and that's a dead. So if you keep using the same tactic, you will get smoked. It's just the way it goes. On to the next fight, which I do believe is against... Oh no, here's where I'm showing the stats. Alright, so as you can see, Balder Side Sword plus 15, Bow plus 10. The Flame's not even ascended. Grass Crest Shield plus 10. Hood 7, Armor 9, Glove 6, Pants 8. Got myself the Fap Ring and the Wolf Ring. Woohoo. And Poison Arrows. Didn't show that, but Poison Arrows. Oh, heh, Sibeku. There's my third loss to him. I love this guy. I wish I could fight him more so I could actually get better against the Flambeage. It has a very strange moveset. But here I think he's using the Zui. Yeah, he's got different weapons. I like that. Gave him a kick and the stab, but, you know, only one of them hit. And he's actually a really good opponent. I really liked fighting him. It was just one of those fights where you could actually go back and forth and have this this sort of dynamic of, well, if I hit you, and if you hit me, a jump strike just went right through the shield there. Beautifully done. Can't trade blows with that, though. Dex builds, do not try and trade blows with a big sword. They'll rape you. Oh, I shouldn't say rape. They'll beat you up. Ah, well, it's in the video. I'm not really going to edit this out. So we go back and forth, and he's going to kill me with a thrusting stab, and man, does that thing hurt. Well played on his part. I mean, his build is just mean. For some reason, I decided that I was going to try and do my dead angle, but that was a mistake. Really big mistake. Gets me with a little bit of a taunt there. Knew that I was ahead of him, and, you know, I deserve that. I really was goofing around there and kind of shouldn't have. It's that simple. Here we go with me invading someone. I think I'm using my Dark Moon Blade. Yes, I am. Now, at first, I didn't even see this guy. I mean, I just ran right by him, and I was like, do, blind to everything, and then, oh, shit, there he is. Back off. Give him the bow. We got the Giant's Halberd there in this full stone set. So his defense, you gotta admit, that defense is going to be pretty high. But it also means he's got Fatty Roll. Fatty Roll, as you just saw, is possibly the most hilarious other than Stumble, but that means that I can use my complete Jogger build to actually dead angle him again and again and again, because he just can't follow me. There's no way that his build can follow my Jogger, because I can just keep him at bay. And that Halberd, while it's very, very dangerous, it telegraphs its attacks so well that, and as you can saw, it didn't do that much damage, that I can just pretty much fight him through it. I'll just keep stabbing him. We're trading blows. He doesn't have enough damage with the Halberd, so I'm guessing that most of his stats went directly into endurance and vitality. I don't know why you'd use the Giant's Halberd. It's not the best actual weapon when it comes to full damage. I mean, the basic Gargoyle's tail axe or the Black Knight Halberd is much better, but as you can see, I can just go right straight up with him and go blow for blow, and I win because I had the health advantage and the damage advantage, thanks to the Balder Straight Sword. So we're coming up near the end, and here's Hello, I'm Awesome. I fought this guy 3 times, but I lost all the videos. And this guy had fought me so often that he decided that he was going to run away. Now, the video is going to end abruptly, but simply put, I did the shrug and was like, where are you going? Where are you going, man? And he just ran off. He just ran off, and I had to go out there and pull him out, and I eventually just killed him. He actually fell to his death. Well, thanks for joining me. Next one will be the actual PvP complete fight of the tournament, which I got knocked out in the first round. Oh no. My first one, you know, it's great. Great fight. Call out, I believe his name was Hammer, and he did a great job. Anyhow, see you next time. Thanks for your time, and have a great one.